Think The Simpsons is the perfect TV show?
Oh, yeah!
If you love it that much, you've probably noticed that even the geniuses behind the longest-running primetime show have made a lot of mistakes along the way. But did you catch these ones?
Boy, I really hope somebody got fired for that blunder.
Number 1. Dr. Nick was gone, but that was forgotten.
Hi, everybody!
Hi, Dr. Nick!
While the incompetent but beloved medical professional seemed to be cheerfully killed by a giant pane of glass in the Simpsons movie,
Hi, everybody!
Dr. Nick made his way right back onto the show in season 20. Number 2. Is Ned selling his house or not? We see the Simpsons neighbor, Ned Flanders, hammer a for sale sign into his lawn. But when Homer comes over, the sign is no longer there. This does occur in a Treehouse of Horror episode. So maybe we can just blame this animation mistake on ghosts? Number 3. Homer makes a mysterious move. When Marge kicks Homer out of the bedroom for buying a useless gadget, he sets up for a night on the couch.
I don't need her. I've got you, Astrolabe.
Homer starts to watch TV from the left side of the sofa. He seems pretty comfy and settled in, but when the shot cuts back to him after a brief clip from a Christmas special, he's suddenly looking comfy and settled in on the right side of the couch. Number 4. Where did Clara's jewelry go? When Lisa visits a ranch and first meets Clara on horseback, she's wearing a necklace with her name to identify her as the girl Lisa overheard her crush talking to on the phone, and a ring to identify her as someone who wears a ring. But in all subsequent shots throughout the episode, Clara's only accessory is her rugged chic red bandana. Number 5. Crack open a cold one. Mo the bartender puts his foot in his mouth so often that you could almost get away with calling this continuity error intentional. He holds up an imported beer, showing off its unique label, and says they don't serve Duff anymore. But when he sets the beer down, what do you know? There's a Duff label right on that very bottle.
Whatever, just give me a Duff.
Number 6. Did Mr. Burns get transferred to a different but very similar hospital? When we see the exterior of the hospital burning where Mr. Burns has been admitted, there's a giant Mayo Clinic sign and a billboard reading, "Got tumor?" But in a later shot, the Mayo Clinic is way smaller and the billboard is gone.
Mr. Burns, I'm afraid you are the sickest man in the United States.
Number 7. Marge is hot, then she's cold. Blazer yes, blazer no. Marge walks into a real estate office wearing a red jacket, but when the angle switches to an over-the-shoulder perspective from behind Marge, she's jacketless. Turn around and poof, blazer is back on again.
Your very own red blazer.
From me?
Number 8. Must have been a pretty delicious dinner. The Simpsons are gathered around the family table hosting Cooter the Carney. It looks like Marge made a nice dinner for the occasion. Or did she? One second, the Simpsons have plates piled high full of food, and the next thing you know, they're completely clear. Does anyone like food that much?
Thanks for dinner, Mom. I love you.
Number 9. Please list any allergies or dietary restrictions. Bart must have visited a weird allergist off-screen, because during the course of the show, he's cured of one allergy, but gains another. Early on, Bart is declared allergic to butterscotch. But a few seasons later, Marge offers to make him butterscotch chicken. Gross. In season 18, we learn he's super allergic to shrimp, despite the fact that he claimed to have eaten a bunch of free shrimp in season 13.
I've got you now, Bart.
Number 10. Ralph's cast must be a chameleon. When we see Ralph Wiggum with a broken arm talking amongst the other kids, his cast is white and his sling is blue. In another shot from that same scene, his cast is yellow and it's the sling that's now white. A downgrade to this could only happen to poor, sad Ralph. Number 11. Check out these 2-in-1 trunks. In Homerpalooza, Homer takes the Springfield stage wearing a pair of blue shorts. When he jumps down to the crowd, those shorts have grown into full-length pants. In both shots, Homer is shirtless, so regardless of his leg wear, we know he was ready to rock.
Thank you!
Number 12. Got your nose. When an angry woman in the crowd yells about the outcome of a hockey game, she appears to have all of her facial features intact. But then, as if by magic or curse, her nose completely disappears from her face.
Kill Bart! Kill Bart!
Number 13. Not even HGTV could make a remodel look this fast. In the Treehouse of Horror episode from season 6, there's a shot where the garage is depicted on the wrong side of the Simpsons house. But the next time Homer heads to his front door, the garage is right back where it belongs. Number 14. This just doesn't add up. When Bart arrives late to class, Mrs. Krabappel is in the middle of writing a math problem on the board. She turns around to scold Bart for his tardiness, and now the board is completely blank. That's fine with us. Our math class days are behind us, and we never want to think about long division again.
Oh dear.
Number 15. Frosty's not the only cartoon with snowy magic.
Everything's snowed in! All I can see is white!
In the episode Mr. Plow, a path covered in snow and footprints is miraculously cleared when the scene pans to a different angle. But when the angle reverts back, the snow's back. Number 16. Did Homer write this letter in disappearing/reappearing slightly differently ink? We first see Homer scribble out the name on Patty's stationery, then write his name neatly below it. When Marge reads the letter, however, there's a single strike-through on Patty, and Homer looks like it was written by a first grader. Come on, Simpsons. We all know Homer would have scribbled the cross out and his name.
There, dear. We're all in shock.
Number 17. Get ready to question everything you know. When Mr. Burns first holds up the bottle of Brain the Nerve tonic on the baseball field, the ampersand is facing one way. When we see the label again, the symbol faces the other direction. Steer back and forth up to two long enough, and you'll forget which one is actually correct.
Wow, it's like there's a party in my mouth.
Number 18. What have these bar patrons been drinking? Good question, but impossible to know. When Lurleen starts to clear tables, she appears to pick up a tray of beer bottles, but when she turns around to talk to Homer, the only thing on the tray is a small white cup and a bottle. Number 19. What's my age again? That's what Ralph Wiggum must be asking himself, because he's supposed to be a member of Lisa's second grade class, but sometimes he appears in fourth grade with Bart.
Ralph, are you eating your paste?
Number 20. There was a mistake in the opening sequence. When Homer pulls into the driveway, a rake is seen leaning against the garage wall. But when he turns to run inside and hop on that iconic couch, the rake next to the door is replaced by boxes. Number 21. If you're seeing double in the courtroom scene, you're not alone. The blue-haired lawyer is grilling Marge on the witness stand, while he also appears to be sitting at the bench with Mr. Burns. Leave it to Mr. Burns to employ witchcraft in his legal defenses. Number 22. I saw Mommy kissing Santa Claus while standing on the ceiling? During the Simpsons' first Christmas special, Marge hugs Homer and everything in the background appears to be upside down. In the next shot, the error is fixed. It's a Christmas miracle. Did you know about all these Simpsons slip-ups? Which mistakes did we leave off the list? Let us know in the comments and hit subscribe for more videos that hunt down hidden details in all of your favorite animated movies and TV shows. And if you haven't yet, be sure to hit that subscribe button.